Alright, well, this is my project. It's the bear claw. It helps you stay and not fall on ice. It also helps you with construction work, and it helps you with climbing trees. And I think lumberjacks could use it, you know. Here are some pictures, so I'm just going to talk about the glove while you guys get the pictures a little bit. So, like I said, the glove can help you do construction, and I think construction because, you know, fiberglass, how it's kind of hard to pick up, and this happened to me once. We were doing the door and pick up trash thing, and I didn't know what fiberglass was, so I picked some of it up. It's kind of hard to carry, but with my glove, the spikes could also help you carry the fiberglass, and when you're doing construction work, your hands do get bruised, but I have padding on the inside of my gloves, so your hands might not get bruised that much. I'm still working on the warmth of how much the glove will give you, and yeah, here's some more pictures. And materials I use some cloth, bolts, screws, other materials, a shoe sole, and some string. I used a shoe sole for the first prototype, but I used some sort of foam for the padding on the other prototypes. I don't know what it is. Tools, I used a leather hole puncher, a hot glue gun, and a bandsaw, and a sanding machine. Problems, how much weight the glove can hold. Me and my friend tested this once or twice. Hunter Emery doesn't go to the school anymore, but I don't know how much he weighed. I'm guessing around 90 pounds. Problems, solving, still working on how much weight the glove can hold. Also trying to climb vertically, which is pretty good challenge, not mission impossible, but you know. Prototypes, I made 5 prototypes. My final was still not completed because I had 4 prototypes, and then the final, and then I had to do the gauge poster and the presentation that I'm showing you guys now. So, busy. Marketing, I'm planning to sell the glove to North Face. If I got a patent, I would extremely appreciate that. And also, so it cost a lot, but that's because I kind of had to throw that part together. But I'm still working on that next year. I'm wondering if I can still work on this project for next year to make it better and more advanced. And I think that'd be a great idea if you guys gave me a chance. So, summary, I thought Gates was awesome. I learned how to use a bandsaw and a plastic bender, and a drill and a leather hole puncher, and a framing square. Thank you.
You mentioned that you would like to sell the rights to this to North Face. Do you think you would be exclusive with that, or would you be willing to sublicense it to many other people?
I'd like to sell it to other people too.
Okay. And I'm curious about the durability of these spikes. You mentioned having a sole to protect your hand against it, but will the spikes wear away, and do you imagine that you would make them replaceable, or would they have to be something more adhered to the material?
I don't know if they'd be replaceable. The spikes, I'm guessing they could last like 5 months or so, but you're going to be doing a lot of going on ice or climbing if you're going to be doing that. So, you know,
Okay.
you might have to buy new pair.
And then in your weight testing, did you end up seeing some tearing occur where you had the screws, you're grabbing onto something, and did the glove start to tear from the holes, or did you reinforce them?
No, I did not see any tearing. I guess I reinforced them.
Okay.
Hi, before I get into costs, I have one question. Do you have different, you envision having different models, one for the summer, one for the winter? I mean, one for ice, one for just regular rock climbing?
Of course, if you guys wanted me to bring out my prototypes, I could, but I forgot to do that, so.
Okay, and I appreciate that you admitted that you have to do some work on your costs, and so I'm not going to go at it right now, but where do you think you'd market this? How much do you think the glove would sell for, that people would pay for, to get some value out of it?
$20, you know, I'm not much of a selling guy, so I need somebody's help on that, but
No, I think it's good that you at least understand the range, and if you said $2,000, I think you wouldn't sell so many of them, you know?
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, and I have one more thing to mention. For the glove, it costs, I'm not gonna lie, it costs $73 to make it, but I would have a lot of leftover material, maybe to make 5 more gloves, but I would not sell it for $73. I'd sell it for 20. And once again, I kind of threw the materials list together because I was working on the project. And yeah,
Why'd you run through 5 different prototypes?
you know, practice makes perfect. But in this case, I was doing it with a glove, so I guess prototypes make perfect.
And what do you think the biggest changes from your first prototype to your 5th prototype?
I had 1 screw in the first prototype and like 5 in the last one. And also the padding for the glove, it got a lot comfier. I put some like insulation in one from another glove and then ripped that glove apart. Yeah.
Let me spread that. Any other questions? Oh my goodness, lots of, good.
Hasn't this already been invented though?
This, I looked it up on patent searches, didn't see anything like it.
How would you make a profit if it costs $73 to make, but you're selling it only for $20?
Well, like I said, I'm still working on that part. Like, it's kind of like how McDonald's is like, buy a huge drink and then you get free refills, but you also get free refills with a small drink, so just buy a small drink, it's smarter.
Mike.
What would happen if you were to scratch yourself? Like, say you had an itch and you had a glove on, scratch yourself, wouldn't that safety cuts?
Yeah, but you know, I think you would notice if you had a glove with nails on, you wouldn't exactly be the smartest person.
So you're climbing a tree and you're up there, I'm here, and you're up there, 35 feet in the air. What's going to prevent your hand from slipping out of the glove?
I'm gonna work on that too. I had a tightening thing, something very tight in the rope, and it fits the glove tighter. And also, the glove is a very tight fit. I had people coming to my station and trying to try on the gloves, but I was making them in my size, and they were mostly 8th graders, like Travis and Dunbar. They couldn't fit their hands in it. So I guess you have it fitted for your hand.
How would you climb? Would you climb like with your palm out like Spider-Man, or would you like grip?
You'd grip. It helps you with extra grip. You're not going to be like Spider-Man. They did make something like that. It costs a lot more and it's a lot heavier and a lot bigger. It's called the Gecko Vacuum Glove, and you can climb up flat surfaces, but it's very heavy and very expensive, and yeah.
One more question, guys.
So first of all, I know I don't do rock climbing or stuff like that, but I know one or two rock climbers. First of all, would that big huge glove prevent your fingers from moving around a lot? And secondly, I know that they don't actually rely on the grip, that they actually use their fingers to grab those instead of just hanging onto the rock or the tree or something like that.
What did you say? Can you repeat that?
To rephrase, in rock climbing, it's typically your fingers being able to hold a grip. It's not really individual points of friction, which contrasts to ice climbing where you use an ice pick and you dig into something and you have one point that holds on. So do you really imagine that this could be used for rock climbers?
No, I did not say rock climbing. You said tree, ice, rock. It'd just be like big scratch, and it's kind of like a chalkboard in it.
And secondly, would that big walking glove prevent your fingers from moving around a lot?
What did you say?
And secondly, would that big walking glove prevent your fingers from moving around a lot?
What did you say?
Can you bend your hand in the glove?
Yeah, yes, of course.
Thank you.
All right, thank you, Luke.